Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to summarize The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde, chapters 1 to 7. Chapter 1, Introduction to the Characters. In the first chapter of The Importance of Being Earnest, the reader is introduced to the play's main characters. Algernon Moncrief, a wealthy bachelor, is having tea at his London flat. He receives a visit from his friend Jack Worthing, who is known as Ernest in town but leads a double life in the country as Jack. Algernon is amused by Jack's imaginary brother Ernest and the excuse it provides for Jack's frequent trips to the city. Jack reveals his intention to propose to Algernon's cousin, Gwendolyn Fairfax, but Algernon warns him about the serious nature of marriage. Chapter 2, Gwendolyn's Affection. In this chapter, Algernon's cousin, Gwendolyn Fairfax, pays a visit to Algernon's flat. She expresses her deep affection for Jack, whom she knows as Ernest, and reveals that she believes the name Ernest has a magical quality. Gwendolyn declares that she could only love a man named Ernest, which puts pressure on Jack to maintain his double life. Algernon is captivated by Gwendolyn's beauty and charm, and the two engage in witty banter. Chapter 3, Cicely's Imagination. Chapter 3 shifts the focus to Jack's country estate, where his ward, Cicely Cardew, resides. Cicely is an imaginative and romantic young woman who has developed a romantic interest in Jack's imaginary brother, Ernest. She confesses her feelings to her governess, Miss Prism, who advises her to be more practical. Cicely and Miss Prism discuss Cicely's diary, which is filled with invented love affairs. Meanwhile, Algernon arrives at the estate pretending to be Jack's brother Ernest, and Cicely falls in love with him. Chapter 4, Double Identity Revealed. In this chapter, the dual lives of Jack and Algernon begin to unravel. Gwendolyn arrives at Jack's country estate, claiming she followed him there to continue their courtship. However, when she meets Cicely, she realizes they are both engaged to a man named Ernest Worthing. The women engage in a humorous and witty exchange, asserting their right to marry a man named Ernest. As the confusion reaches its peak, Jack and Algernon's true identities are revealed. Gwendolyn's mother, Lady Bracknell, arrives unexpectedly and disapproves of the engagement. Chapter 5, The Importance of Being Earnest. In Chapter 5, the theme of earnestness takes center stage. Jack, Algernon, Gwendolyn, and Cicely engage in a series of humorous and farcical exchanges, each determined to marry someone named Ernest. Lady Bracknell continues to oppose the marriage plans, particularly when she discovers Jack's mysterious parentage. However, the matter is resolved when it is revealed that Jack is, in fact, Lady Bracknell's long-lost nephew and therefore a suitable match for Gwendolyn. The play concludes with the acceptance of marriage proposals, and the characters recognize the importance of being earnest in their relationships. Chapter 6, Epilogue. In the final chapter, the play concludes with a light-hearted epilogue. Jack, Algernon, Gwendolyn, and Cicely celebrate their engagements and their newfound understanding of the importance of being earnest. The characters exchange witty remarks, reaffirming the themes of societal expectations, identity, and the farcical nature of their actions. The play ends on a humorous note, highlighting the satirical elements of Oscar Wilde's work and leaving the audience with a sense of delight and amusement. Chapter 7, Reflection and Resolution. In this chapter, the characters take a moment to reflect on the events that have unfolded. Jack and Algernon discuss the absurdity of their double lives and the complications it has caused. They come to the realization that honesty and sincerity are essential in relationships. They acknowledge the folly of their deception and vow to be earnest in their future actions. Gwendolyn and Cicely, too, reflect on their own romantic ideals and the importance they placed on the name Ernest. They recognize that love should be based on more than just a name and that true sincerity and compatibility are far more crucial. Lady Bracknell, initially resistant to the idea of marriage between her daughter and Jack, also undergoes a transformation. She begins to see the value of love and individual happiness over societal expectations. Lady Bracknell realizes that the rigid standards she once held were stifling and vows to be more open-minded in the future. Thanks for watching. To read the full version of the book, click on the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for similar content.